we go, Philly, and in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, about to come down the aisle, please welcome Terell Brittingham.
Art of War Cage Fighting 35, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with my broadcast partners, Jillian and Bob Maloney. We are having our first fight of the night, and as you can see, we have Terell Brittingham walking to the cage. Bob, give us the lowdown on Terell.
Listen, Jillian will give you a lowdown on Terell a little bit.
What do we know about Terell Brittingham?
So Terell's actually a debuter, and he's another guy who, honestly, we love these guys in the Art of War cage. They are, even though he's fighting a guy that has a lot of experience, you know, Terell, he's a tough guy. He's really coming in. He wants to make a name for himself. He's really great, well-rounded fighter, and he's got a big test in Nick Stephenson, especially his grappling.
It's always interesting when you see the debut fighters, and I mean, I might sound like a broken record, seeing as I just did an event 2 weeks ago for Art of War, but the debut fighters are always interesting because you never know what you're going to get. So with Terell Brittingham, when we say what do we know about him, the honest answer is nothing.
Down the aisle, Nick Stephenson.
But when it comes to Nick Stephenson here is a 1-1 fighter coming out of Martinez BJJ. When I talked to him in the back, he said he's looking to kind of, go out there and just, do everything that he wants to do, try to stay a little more composed, a little more relaxed when he goes out there and performs. So he definitely, coming from Martinez BJJ, he has a well-rounded skill set because, those guys can all let their hands go a bit, and then they've all obviously have a wealth of grappling experience to them. So we're looking forward to seeing Nick Stephenson in the cage tonight against Terell Brittingham.
Yeah, and you look at Nick Stephenson, and if you see some of his last fights with Art of War, he really showcases grappling. And they came to me as the AOW matchmaker, and they wanted a striker. Nick wanted a challenge. So they came to me, and they're like, hey, get me a striker. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, he's a crowd favorite here because the Martinez gang loves him out here. So. And let's see if he can set the stage for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our opening contest. It is an amateur bout brought to you by Ground Zero Grappling, and it's set for 3 2-minute rounds of war. Introducing to you first, out of the blue corner to my right, he weighed in at 203 pounds. He comes to us with a 2-6 record and hails from Bridgeville, Delaware. He is Terell Brittingham. His opponent, out of the red corner to my left, he weighed in at 201 pounds. He represents Martinez BJJ. He comes to us with a 1-1 record and hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is Nick Stephenson. Your referee in charge is David Osagi.
David Osagi, our referee for tonight. And the gauge doors are closed for bout number 1 on Art of War 35. Gentlemanly glove touch. Well, big swing there by Stephenson. Terell saw it coming. Good pressure on the cage here by Stephenson.
Nick's been training with those big guys over at Martinez, so he's got a lot of cage work in.
He's got a lot of, when you see the Martinez guys, they all use the cage wrestling very, very well.
Yeah, he's got the hands locked and right for a slam.
Basically flipped his opponent 180 on his axis on that slam.
Yeah, and again, so these are regular amateur rules in regards to Pennsylvania. So these guys fight with shin guards, no ground and pound to the head. So you're not going to see any headshots here on the ground.
No ground and pound to the head, unfortunately. Which is, again, we'll keep making a fuss about it on the broadcast. Hopefully the PA Athletic Commission will get it through their heads.
Even though both of these guys have a lot of experience, but still.
Right.
I mean, knees to the body, as you can see, are allowed.
And they hurt.
They do.
They do hurt. And some really good top pressure here by Stephenson. You know, Terell might be dealing with the adrenaline dump of being in his first fight. And, you know, So just like that, Stephenson's got him in an arm triangle. Punching is not the best technical defense here. We'll see if this will get it done.
Yeah, because sometimes that cage gets in the way, but
Right.
Nick had plenty of room.
Oh!
Woo!
Starts the night off high.
Wow.
We have a fast submission.
Head and arm shake for Nick Stephenson.
That was beautiful, just textbook.
That was.
Textbook work there by Nick Stephenson.
Sometimes guys up against the fence, they're not worried about that head and arm choke because they feel like the cage is maybe going to stop him. They're not going to be able to fall to the side.
I thought, and it seemed like that, but a lot of times when you have the shoulder under the chin in the right positioning, you can submit people with the arm triangle from very, very awkward positions.
Exactly. I mean, you don't even have, like most guys, they have such a strong squeeze, they don't even have to hop off to the side. They can just hit it from that mount position.
Right.
But, you know, Nick utilized that little space he had there, and like we saw, you know, Terell was trying to punch his way out of it and maybe hold on till the end of the round, but it was just getting tighter and tighter until he had a tap.
And it's one of those things that as you get further into MMA, you'll see anomalies. Things like the current champion in the UFC, Islam Makhachev, has submitted people from half guard with an arm triangle. And here we go into the ring for our official announcement for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest came to a close at 1 minute 29 seconds in round number 1. Your winner by tap out to the arm triangle, Nick Stephenson.
All right, I'm here with Nick Stephenson. Nick, you didn't even get a sweat, man. I put my arm on you. Figure you don't get a sweat. Listen, you've been through a lot in your life. For people who don't know, Nick used to weigh well over 300 pounds. He dedicated his life to getting healthy. Now you've had 3 fights. I'm such a fan of yours, bro. Tell me how you feel coming out here performing so beautifully.
I feel good. Martinez is what we do. We show up, so let's go.
Well, listen, like I said, Nick, you got done. It's been a while since you fought. You got back in here, got done quickly. Won't you be hooking up Jillian Peterson, getting back in here soon?
Yeah, Mike, get me on that next card. I need 205, 185. I'm ready.
Nick Stephenson, give it up.